I got a lot to say because the 20-minute video that I did erased. No worries, I just deleted 55 gigabytes of data. So if it happens again, I'm not doing it. Okay? Anyway, you have a lot coming your way. A lot of big manifestations coming into fruition. You could also be getting ready to receive an inheritance of some sort. Okay, somebody doesn't like that shit. Somebody is waiting to see you celebrating something so that they can come in and disturb it. They can come in and try to take some shit from you or convince you to give them a piece. That's what I'm getting. However, they're a little bit confused because you seem to be celebrating life every single day. It's almost like you just enjoy being alive. Huh, crazy thought. But anyway, they thought that you was going to be cold and bitter-hearted. They betrayed you a while back and they did something that they thought that you would never be able to escape from. They put you in a position where they never thought that you would be able to free yourself, basically. Okay, and the betrayal was supposed to make you cold and bitter-hearted. You were basically supposed to just walk down the street cursing everybody who looked at you weird because that's just the type of person that you are. Wrong. Okay, now that we got that out of the way. Oh, and I was getting that this person is very abusive or neglective to people and animals that can't fight back. So basically, there are children or there's somebody who is nonverbal or with a disability or something that prevents them from fighting back or some shit like this or defending themselves, and they like to mess with this person. And what I'm getting is like, it started with poking. Like, it started with poking for fun, and it would irritate them. And the way this person would get irritated and react because they can't fight back was funny to them. So it turned from poking to pinching, pinching to slapping, slapping to punching, punching to stabbing with sharp objects. I don't know. That's just what I'm picking up on, okay? Also, what I got in the first message, this person is, if they're not terminally ill right now, they're about to be terminally ill, and when they do need a caregiver, they are going to receive the exact care that they gave to others or to this person in particular that is being abused or whatever the case may be, okay? So how they treated other people who couldn't fight back, who couldn't fend for themselves, who can't take care of themselves, that's exactly how whoever is going to be taking care of them is going to be treating them in the future. So good luck. They're going to need it. It's going to hurt. They definitely did not see this coming, okay? They did not see anything to worry about. They also feel like they deserve a piece of something, okay? A piece of your success or something that you have coming in for you. It's only fair if you share it with immediate family, or it's only fair if you split it up like evenly amongst something. I don't know. But that's what they feel like. They never saw you keeping something to yourself and not being generous with it, even though it was just for you. Okay, what I'm getting is like, if this is an inheritance, okay? You're related, but you have a side of the family that's not related to this person right here, okay? Whatever you're receiving, if it's an inheritance for some of y'all, okay? It's from the side that they are not related to. Therefore, they're not, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're not a part of the sharing of whatever this is. But they feel like because they're related through you, then they deserve a piece or some shit. Okay? For other people, this is something that you've created yourself. You literally built this. Blood, sweat, and tears, baby, okay? All your time, effort, and energy was put into something to create it and bring it into fruition. Now they feel like just because they're related to you or some shit, or just because y'all used to be close or something, that they deserve a little piece. I'm also getting that they could think that they deserve something because they helped you out in the past. However, it was very backhanded. So I'm getting like, whenever they was helping you out with something, it could have been something about like either a place to stay, transportation, money, food, just advice, something. There was something major that you needed help with or something in the past, and they helped you, and then they threw it in your face. And that's what they think they deserve a cut for? Anyway, they never saw you being successful, and I'm also getting they never saw you still being the person that you are. Like I said, you're supposed to be cold-hearted, bitter, cursing everybody that looks at you weird just because you're a cold, bitter hag. Like, I don't know. That's just what they thought the betrayal was going to do to you. I hope I mentioned that in this video because I'm not going to rewatch it to see if I mentioned it. But if I didn't mention it, they betrayed you a long time ago, thought that was going to turn you cold and bitter, okay? It's hard, bro. I just recorded a whole 20-minute reading. I can't remember what all was in that reading compared to what I've already said in this 5 minutes. Woo! You could have left something open-ended, okay? So they could think that something is just a little miscommunication and that you guys can come back together and get your relationship back to what it used to be. Okay, this is not somebody you've ever been romantically involved with. Like I kept saying earlier, this is like someone you look at like family. Okay? Anyway, they think that this could be a fresh start for the both of you. You know what I'm saying? They could have recently tried to get in contact with you just to tell you that they are ill or something like this. Or they recently tried to find you again to reconnect with you or some shit like this. But I'm also getting it's like, it's because they feel that they're going to need someone. They have nobody. They have nobody. They're going to need somebody to care for them. They're going to need somebody to help take care of daily things, activities, or some shit, because they're not going to be able to do it. Okay, so they think that rekindling or reconfiguring the relationship that you guys used to have will work in their benefit so that they can use this as a new start and a new way of life. Basically, because their life is about to be shit. They're not about to be able to do nothing for themselves. They're going to have to rely on somebody to do every single thing for them. They better hope whoever they get cares just a little drop, just a little tad, because, they're going to have it really hard. That's why they want you. You're very caring. You're very passionate when it comes to being careful or taking care of people who cannot care for themselves or something. Like you're good with kids. You're good with old people. You're good with disabled people. You're just good with caring, okay? They known this, they've known this. They've been known this their whole lives. You know what I'm saying? Like, they know how you are. They were just trying to change you because they didn't want you to be this way. They didn't like that people liked you for being so charismatic and all this, that, and the third. So when they betrayed you and tried to change that, you was just supposed to change altogether, except against them. Because I'm getting like, you never betray, or you never turn on family, or you never da-da-da. You know what I'm saying? Like, they thought that you was going to be cold and bitter towards the world, but when it came to them, you would still be loving and soft and warm or some shit. Now, how the fuck was that supposed to work, bitch? They don't even make no goddamn sense. Oh, I'm sorry. I try to not say that term, but it does slip up because I'm not perfect, bro, and I gotta pass. Like, shit, I used to say that shit all the time, and I'm sorry. I should not be slipping up saying that shit. Because they're a little confused now. Okay, we still got time. Because they're a little confused by how you're acting, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're not bitter, you're not cold, you're not hating people, you're not fighting people, you're not cursing everybody that looks at you weird, you know what I'm saying? They've now changed to have a plan to, like, either swap something with you or try to make you equal or lesser than to them, like to where they're about to be. Like, they're going down, right? They're going down, down, down. But they have a plan to try to implement some type of magic or spell work to bring you down with them or push you down further. Why do they hate you so bad? It could be anybody. They could hate anybody. They could want anybody to do worse than them, but they chose you. The one person that they want to be there and care for them and take care of them and share with them and provide to them, and, you know, so why would they choose to do this to you? You got something worth stealing? That's what I'm getting. It's like, it's your energy. It's literally your energy, your soul. That's what I'm getting. This person could have attempted a destiny swap in the past. With as much as they hate you, they love you just as much. And in a weird way, because for some of y'all, this person is actually blood related to you, and they love you in a non-blood related way. Like, at one point in time, it's almost like they didn't know if they wanted you, wanted to be you, wanted to be like you, wanted to take you out. Like, they was experiencing so many different types of emotions. They finally, like, landed on something about, like, when you were younger. So, like, way back when, they finally landed on you would be a better benefit to them alive than dead or some shit like that. They would benefit by keeping you around and by not taking advantage too much to where you would leave them behind. Which is what eventually happened, obviously. They got too comfortable in something that they was doing to you and thought that they would never, like, it would never happen. Like, you would never leave them. You would never walk away from them. You would never cut them off. All the things that are happening to them, they expected to happen to you, which is, it comes from something, part of that swap that they tried to do. They believe that if they can get in contact with you, get you, like, reel you in to be closer to them again, they can start siphoning something and become well again. So even though they're ill and their health is rapidly declining, they feel as though if they can get in contact with you and start taking something from you again, using your energy, that they're going to start to heal themselves. That's what I'm getting. Something it's not going to be healed. It's not curable. It's not healable. Like, it's terminal. So even if they do get in contact with you in the nick of time, it's not going to work. The plan is not going to follow through. This person is honestly under the impression that they're going to live forever, or that they're supposed to live forever. But also, it's like, live forever as in not just in the one body that they got right now. Live forever as in, like, they gonna hop. They gonna take yours next. Or at least that's what they wanted to do. I don't even know, but that's just, it sounds crazy, but I see it. There was a movie. I seen a movie one time where somebody had, well, the whole movie was normal. You didn't notice until the very end. But, like, this one person was actually somebody else in this body. Like, it was somebody who already switched into this body, and then this one was about to die. So then they switched into this body over here, but you didn't find out that the whole body switching thing was going on to the end of the movie. I don't really remember, but I'm just saying. Yeah, they truly believe they're finna transfer themselves into your body or some shit. Like, they fully believe that. Not only is something a little too late, but they didn't do the necessary prepping. Does that make sense? They're supposed to have you fall into something that would leave your energy vulnerable. You know what I'm saying? Leave it open to be attacked. Leave it open to be swapped. Leave it open to be stolen. You're too far into success for them to reach you. Like, you're too far into your purpose, into your path. Your energy has healed. It's recovered. And it's been protected since they've been able to attack you. Like, since the betrayal, since you cut them off, since everything. You're not only well on your way to success, you are in success. You're walking in success. I'm getting like, it was almost like they only wanted you to see the negatives. Okay, so they wanted you to be a Debbie Downer your whole life. They wanted you to, like, yeah, be the Debbie Downer your whole fucking life. You know what I'm saying? Doubtful, hateful, spiteful, bitter. Causing you to have little to no success. You know what I'm saying? But it seems like you seem to find the positive in every negative. No matter how negative it is, you will always find a reason why something good can happen or something good can be seen through it. AKA, you be seeing the lessons in everything. They always thought that you was going to need their help to be successful because you couldn't stay consistent or you couldn't, like, stay on the path. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could stay on it for a little bit, but you always get distracted or you always fall off or you always get addicted to something or you always find something else to put your energy into and then forget about the path or something like this. Ooh. But it's like the path cleared up when you got rid of them. The path was stagnant while they was there. They're the reason the path was stagnant. Like, it was their energy, not yours. Anyway, they back to let you know that they sick and that, you know what I'm saying, that they avoided. I feel like they want to be like, I escaped death. That's what I'm getting. I escaped death barely. I barely made it out of something, or I'm lucky to have made it to just to this point. You know what I'm saying? Or something like that. Make you feel bad for them. That way you can, I don't know, show them some empathy, and then they're going to take advantage of that shit and then start siphoning and try to swap with you or some shit. That's the whole reason why they get back in contact with you. I'm only going to pull a few more. They're also hoping that you take them in to care for them or support them in some type of way because they've lost everything. They didn't lose it. They spent it. That's what I'm getting. They spent everything. They literally put everything on the line. They put up their house. They put up their vehicles. They put up their family. Like, all the bridges that they had, they burned them. Like, they didn't lose shit. They sacrificed it. And even some of the things they sacrificed recently on purpose just to be able to say, I don't have this. I need it from you. So they literally got rid of stuff that they had, or they sacrificed things that they had just to be able to take yours. Just to have a reason to say, I need yours. Yeah, I'm sorry, but you just don't have to put them in a home. No. They need care. Get them some professional care. Hell the fuck no. Fuck no. Fuck no. They're gonna try to kill you in your sleep. They're gonna try to burn the house down with you and everything in it. This is one of them cases where you just gonna have to watch them suffer. You just gonna have to let them go. Like, you done let them go. You release them. You ghosted them. You cut them off and everything. But here they come, needing some shit again. No.